Today is Wednesday, Parashat Vayishlach, and we're learning from the Mussar of today in Chok L'Yisrael. המותרות הוא ריבוי עובר גבול דה הסיפוק אל התוספת אשר אין צורך בהם לאדם. He says there is a way that a person overindulges in things, he does excesses in things that there would be no need for the person. And he gives examples. כמו ריבוי אכילה ושתייה ומלבושים וביאות. Like if he overindulges in food or drinking or clothing or conjugal relations, all these things that a person is involved in, but he could do more than is necessary, overindulges in them. He will be punished for that because all what he's trying to do is just to satisfy, by overindulging, to satisfy his desires, his it's like the Yetzer Hara who's pushing him that way. He's transgressing a commandment of Hashem and he's clinging to his Yetzer Hara. הקיצור מדי סיפור ודברים שזכרתי, אם הוא עושה לשם שמיים לפרישות מן העולם ולשבר תאוותו ולקרב בו אל השם. But on the other hand, if a person refrains and have the self-control to refrain from those things that we mentioned, whether it is overeating, over-drinking, or any of the other aspects, and he does it to be restraining and refrain himself, and to be coming closer to Hashem, and to break those physical urges, desires, to make him under his self-control. If he does that, as tov lo, it's good for him. כשיעשינו על דרך הרפואה כמו החולה שחלה מרוב המאכל, שימנע ממנו המאכל עד שיתחו המותרות שנעשו בסביבת רוב המאכל. This is comparable when he refrains and he has self-restraint. It's compared to somebody who was ill because he overate, overindulged in certain type of food, and when he refrains from it, that extra excesses that formed in his body is going to be dispelled. He's going to be getting rid of those excesses. That way also when a person has that self-control over the urges of Yetzer Hara, it's like a person who was ill because he overate of certain types of food and he refrains from them. And this is what he's doing in order to break the desire of the Yetzer Hara. However, if the whole purpose of him refraining from these things that we spoke about is only to be Leshem velitila, he wants to, for the sake of his reputation and praise, he wants people to praise him for what he's doing. That is his purpose. And to sort of like deceive people of the world. That would be despicable. V'chomes et nafsho v'gufo v'domer imchabe et ha'esh b'teven. And it's like a person who's trying to put out a fire with throwing straw on the fire. Well, the more straw you're going to throw on the fire, the more it's going to light up. So also a person who's refraining from the Yetzer Hara in a way that is very public and bragging about it and doing it for the sake of reputation and for the sake is the exact opposite of humility. He's really actually achieving the opposite purpose. He's as throwing straw on fire. So in general, this Mussar tells us about the importance of having self-restraint and not to overindulge in those things that the Yetzer Hara shows us the desire towards, whether it's food or drink or any similar type of activity, that the Mussar says a person should have self-control and self-restraint. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen.